you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the Ville. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling in the rockin', snapping my fingers, then reaching for my, repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. How we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hurt. 60 Bison, 6.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, get it. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready? 70 left.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Maverick. Ready? 7 Pirates. Viking 18. Ready?
Richardson now on 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. 70 range. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Play action now with Jackson. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. And it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Lamar now from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to him, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Richardson on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. Passes down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll call that one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Motioning the tight end left. 1st down, here's Lamar. That's to Dunze again. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14, Bengals 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On the jump.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw here from Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
At the 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Get it. Go.
Richardson. Getting out to his left. As the open man downfield. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure, you're not sure, everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field, but that's exactly what the defense just did.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
70 Lions. 18.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. 6.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a one-score game in the first half. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
Bengals 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing again is Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Positive that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Brought in right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Warrior 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Richardson back to throw. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19 tight, 19 tight, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Going after it, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Jackson now on third. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. He'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
19. 19 tight. 19. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too. And those 3 should pay dividends.
Our squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It's Justin Wally getting there for the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. We've set it downs from the 37. They kick the running back in motion. Jackson yet again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Justin Wally makes the play. And the Bengals take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball. Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Richardson on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. They take the handoff, now Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
73-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. And they're going to take over with a 1st and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get this tied before the end of the 3rd. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Ravens 28, Bengals 27.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18, Rodwood, 18.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And consider that golf analogy? Well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. From the gun, Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Lamar. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And again, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. There he goes again. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Jackson trying to sneak it. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
13. What? Report! You are X.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Forced out to his right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a slim 2-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Come on. Pat the street. Go.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5.
Bengals 40, Ravens 35.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Slot man's in motion right. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He's going to try another deep one here. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 13-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. And send a receiver left. To throw. On the move, headed right. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
Go ahead. Yo. Go ahead. You change it. You.
Here he is to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens jump in front late. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
And makes the score Ravens 43. Bengals.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go, 18, pioneer.
Setting up to pass. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Tag. 60, Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10.
Top 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Radley, 18, Radley.
He'll look to throw it. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready, ready. Trap 60, trap 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
Here he is to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Ravens 43.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They send a man in motion. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Here we go.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. It's a design run for Richardson. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly,